All right,
Wow.
everybody, welcome to National Chumps Season 2, Episode 8, the midweek episode for Week 4. We're sorry we didn't put out a recap for Week 3. Some of the boys had some prior responsibilities, and so we didn't get an opportunity to meet as a crew.
Yeah, I had to venture up to the Great White North.
Oh, the land of 1,000 lakes.
Celebrated a wedding, and there's actually more than 10,000 there.
You're right. Sorry.
Little fun point there.
Nice.
Did make some money on Cal because I found a drunk Gopher fan, and they took the bait. I said, "There's no way the Gophers are going to win." I probably could have bet the kid $1,000. He was so hammered and that dumb. I think the Gophers had a shot.
Nice.
But won $20, and it made up for my crappy Saturday gambling wise.
Yeah, I was spending the 3-year anniversary up at in Oktoberfest here in Colorado.
Good time.
Had a great time. Okay, nothing beats an Oktoberfest. Unfortunately, I didn't have a great weekend of betting, but didn't finish last place this week, boys. Went 1-2, so that made me happy. Shout out Vandy.
Undefeated and ranked, baby.
Anchor down.
Anchor down.
You know who did have a good week in gambling?
The Dungum as usual.
That's right. I'm right here, okay? Outside noise doesn't faze me. You say I play it safe. Don't worry. I'll take the dogs. I'm a field goal away from going 3-0. I'm also a botched hold from going 2-1 or 1-2.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that. Like, we both lost on that Georgia-Tennessee game, but that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah.
I like the confidence with Tennessee money line. Honestly, I thought they played extremely well from what I remember seeing. Like I said, at a wedding, I was kind of in and out of the game as much as I could be. But Georgia had some fight. Tennessee responded damn near every time.
Yeah. I mean, Josh Heupel's on my shit list this week. I don't know. You get a sack fumble recovery inside your own 40 with 4 minutes to play, and you have a chance to just bury Kirby Smart. You can't let Kirby Smart find his way out of the grave. You got to bury him. You got to put the dirt over him, make sure the sod goes back on top, and lay on it. Because if you don't, it's like The Undertaker. He's going to sit up, find his magic wand, touchdown, dogs. That was a killer. Josh, you got to do what you did to get there in the first place. Like if it was aggressiveness, then fine. I think I made the comment when they had the ball with like 9 minutes left to play, and I said they need a solid 8-minute drive here to just ice this game. And it was run, play action, home run, touchdown. 30 seconds off the clock. And I was like, they just can't run the 4-minute offense. They can't do it. So I don't know. Tennessee's good. I think Georgia's okay. I think if somebody can find a way to keep Stockton in the pocket, they'll be in trouble. And I think that game potentially could be the old Jacksonville, Florida, Georgia rivalry game. We'll see.
Don't hate it.
Just gotta see what happens, I guess. Sorry, I had something pop up about Kirill Kaprizov trade rumors, so I zoned out there for a second. So if I was a betting man, which I am, I'd say Kirill Kaprizov next team, New York Rangers.
Oh God,
just
I did see that he turned that offer down. That's killer.
I mean, the only thing I think is that there's at least a bigger deal out there somewhere. I mean, but if I'm the Wild, it's a franchise cornerstone guy. Hand him a blank check, please. Like just do it. He's one of, if not the best left wingers in the game right now.
Without a doubt.
Like, he is an absolute game changer out there. He's the only reason the Wild have won a playoff game the last 3 years. He's insanely talented, and it's just a bummer to see that he's going to go somewhere like New York or Chicago and just wreck everything.
But market.
We'll get off of hockey. I'm sorry. It's just a little bit sad. It hurts.
I don't blame you. Do love that hockey season's coming down the pipeline, though.
Oh, man, it's right there. It's right there. Just don't pull an Ohtani. If he's not going to sign, pull the trigger on something, please. You can get a haul.
Yep.
You can get a haul.
Concur. All right, fellas, let's jump into this weekend's action. Not a lot out there. Like this was scraping the bottom of the barrel to find plays that I feel comfortable playing. I don't love anything this weekend.
Yeah,
No, it is tough.
there's a lot of hit or miss games here, honestly. And it's not even just like outright winners, like points wise, over unders, all of that stuff. It's hard to choose. It's hard to pick from.
Yeah, it's a gross weekend. I did do the look ahead to next week, and I got excited next week already.
Yeah, next week should be fun.
Yes.
It'll be a banger of a weekend.
But like we got to go week by week. Can't skip anything. And usually these weeks that you have low expectations for end up giving you some pretty good football. There's still some great games out there. There's still some great games.
The lines just suck. Great games, lines suck.
Well, I mean, honestly, I think the lines are just regressing a little bit back to the mean. Like it's going to get harder and harder to be consistent with your bets the rest of the way. The first 3 weeks, there's usually a line or two out there that you see and you're like, oh man, that one I got to go after and hammer. And I have one of those plays this week for one of my picks that I'm really excited about. Like I would be surprised if it lost, but I also wouldn't be surprised because I suck at this. So
I would say let's do a little round table, one pick at a time. We each go one pick. How about it?
All right. So Dunham, let's have you lead off then.
All right.
Top dog.
All right. Last year, SMU and TCU played a football game.
Okay.
In Dallas. The final score was 42-66. Do the math. Do the math. That's 108. Okay. Right now, the over-under is set at 64.5. I'm taking it and running to the bank. SMU's defense is absolute Swiss cheese. They've played like garbage. Baylor destroyed them in the second half. And I think the TCU can probably be, I know, both of us were sitting there. But I think both of us gave out TCU on the Instagram, which, by the way, peep the Instagram because we also give out more than just 3 plays there.
That's true.
Also trying to get a little sponsorship for people on the Instagram. Hit up Garage Beer because why not? They're the only people who hit me back up. Unfortunately, they want 1 million likes on Instagram to get a sponsorship. Rough start, only at 180. It's been up for like 3-4 days now, but you never know. The internet, great place.
Internet is a wonderful place.
I think the only way we get there is another go Jaybird TikTok dance.
Yeah,
maybe if I go 0-3,
shake them hips, baby.
I mean, shirtless Jaybird, 1 million likes. I
don't even want to think about it. I don't want to fucking do that.
We could grease you up in butter and try to play like pass the bird between me and Dunham. Like I'm all over. I think that's the key to 1 million. We gotta get something. Got something a little more engaging. But
we need a viral moment.
999,800 to go.
If Sai from Gangnam Style did it, we can do it too.
Yeah, we just need an incredible dance. So
catchy. We need catchy songs.
Oh yeah, Gangnam Style never goes out of style.
Never.
Love that song. So you took the over for SMU TCU at 64.5. I like that play. I think that's going to be a high scoring affair. The TCU quarterback, remind me of his name, baseball background, played very well against UNC. But yeah, SMU looked god awful together.
Josh Hoover is who you are talking about.
Yes, Josh Hoover. That's his name.
Yeah. He's
really good. Really good.
Well. Yeah. Can sling it. Can sling the rock.
For sure. My pick that I like this week, I'll save my love pick for a little bit later. I'm kind of feeling Memphis at plus 7.5 this week. Memphis is a great football team. They've been doing a lot of things well to start their season. Arkansas, I'm not going to say they're going to overlook this game because I don't think that they'll necessarily do that. But next week they have a tough opponent coming onto their schedule. I believe it's Notre Dame. Sorry, I'm pulling up the schedule one more time. Just give me a second here. But yeah, Notre Dame is next on the schedule, and then they just have the SEC gauntlet. It starts, but it's crazy. Only one of those SEC teams is ranked. They're playing on their third straight week. Memphis is 3-0 against the spread. We're trends people here. 7.5 at home. I like them to cover that. Like to keep them within the number. I was close on Wake Forest last week. That one really hurt. But I like this number at 7.5. Might be a good one for a teaser if you're a fan of the Razorbacks. But it would not surprise me if Memphis won this game outright. It's kind of I wouldn't say it's a rivalry game, but these two teams are pretty close in distance from each other, and the Memphis scores a lot of points week in, week out.
Memphis, I think, also trying to find their way to one of those Power 4 conferences potentially.
Yeah, and I mean they have it in basketball. They could easily go play in the ACC in basketball and be one to contend with. SEC too. I really believe in Memphis, but from a football standpoint, this would be a good way to get them on the map, taking down a better team than we thought in Arkansas. So I like Memphis to cover 7.5, and I would sprinkle a little on that money line.
Nice.
Cool. And then for my first pick, they've had an outstanding first 3 weeks of the season. I'm going to go Utah money line over the Red Raiders. I'm interested in this game. I know I've watched a lot of Utah. I haven't really seen much Texas Tech. Both teams 3-0. But after watching what Utah did to UCLA, and they just haven't stopped. They've been ramming teams. Okay.
Yeah.
I think their offense is very, very good. And I think it's going to be a good test for Texas Tech as well defensively, just to be able to stop that monster.
Yeah, tough environment too down in the Muss in Salt Lake City. That's a tough environment.
For sure. I was thinking that same thing. I was looking at this line a lot, actually. On DraftKings, I saw it lately at -3. If it was at -2.5, I'd probably take the bait on that. Something about that hook. I just want that 3 points. But Utah money line is another play that I feel pretty strongly about. I like Dunham said, it's a tough environment. Dan Pierce got the boys going. And this is just a huge Big 12 game right now. This has playoff implications written all over it. And it's going to be a big test for both teams. And I think with Utah being at home, that's going to be the deciding factor.
Yeah, and this is Texas Tech's true first test. They've played Arkansas, Pine Bluff, Kent State, and then they played Oregon State last week. I mean, they're going to score. Their offense is explosive. The air raid still exists. Mahomes still has influence. They also came out with some nice J's this week that they're going to wear, I believe, against Iowa State, I think is who they're going to wear them against. Anyhow, nice. Huge fan of those. But, this is tough. I lean both ways. I'll probably put it on the Instagram, but I'm not going to give it as a pod picks. But now with Bird picking, I know exactly where I'm going. Thanks, Bird.
Wow. Happy for you. You know what? I feel like I should get some fucking money from you too. I put a lot of fucking money in your guys' pockets recently. Okay?
All right.
The last 3 weeks, anything that I bet, you've bet opposite and you've smashed.
That's not true.
I never bet against you, Jay Bird. I'm always on your side. It's funny to watch you lose, but I'm always on your side.
It's not true. Who'd you bet? You bet Wake Forest last week? All right. I bet NC State it's halftime when it was -110. I'm going to put it on.
That second half by Wake Forest was some of the worst football you could have ever seen in your life. Ever. I couldn't believe it.
Year 8 of college football.
I think they had a singular rushing yard.
Yeah, I think they only had 15 plays. I felt like they went 3 and out every time.
It was horrendous. I was able to watch some Thursday football traveling, but not the win I wanted to see for NC State.
I did actually. That is correct, Dunham. I did go Wake Forest money line.
There fucking is.
I was going to say, hold on, wait a minute. I'm sensing a trend. Wouldn't people of the YouTube world and the betting world
And Spotify.
Last week I gave out -6.5, and we get halfway through the set.
Tom's having technical difficulties.
And he goes,
"It doesn't matter. He doesn't know." Well, he's still on his rant. He's fine.
I was gonna say I got thunder and lightning in the area, so that could be part of it too.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, we've gotten that too.
Lightning, so if I can see it out my window. Just monsoon season. Here we are. Anyhow, so Jaybird played.
All right, again. So my second pick is going to be Illinois +5.5.
All right, Illinois +5.5.
Yeah, they're playing at Indiana, which that's playing away has historically not been good for a lot of teams, but Illinois is a solid team. I'm not saying Indiana's not, but I could see them if they are losing, I could see them losing by a field goal. Okay. Right? So they cover that +5.5. But honestly, I just think Illinois is the better team here. So I'm gonna go Illinois +5.5. Which is I think it's like -110 right now. So I would take that. Rev, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is I am going to be betting against the BYU Cougars this weekend.
Disgusting.
Not necessarily.
I can't believe you would do this to me.
Yeah, okay. It's a little harsh after you picked the Vandy boys last week, anchor down.
I'm here for the boys.
But ECU, electric offense. Their starting quarterback has almost 1,000 yards through 3 games. BYU's got so it's a tough road trip for BYU. It's their first real road test. And a lot of people look at it as like it's the East Carolina Pirates. Is this really much of a road test? And I say yes. Ever since they had their defensive coordinator take over as their head coach, ECU has been covering spreads like nobody's business. And I think 6.5 at home with their electric offense, going to be a tough first road start for Bo Brockmeyer. And I see East Carolina staying within the number. I don't know if they outright win this one, but I like ECU to win or ECU to cover 6.5.
What'd you say his name was?
Isn't it Bo Brockmeyer?
Bear. Come on.
His brother's
Bear to Tiger Bachmeyer.
Well, the fact that I don't know his name tells you how excited I am about him playing at ECU.
Yeah,
literally picking the East Carolina Pirates to cover a spread. Who the fuck am I? This is crazy. This is BYU we're talking about. BYU should win this game by 14, but the fact that I have doubts is scary.
Well, you better just hope that their run defense is ready to go. BYU's averaging 400 on the ground against these. Now they're not playing great teams, but
FCS dudes.
ECU, they have good offense, but I don't think they have the defense to stick with BYU.
We'll find out.
I don't know.
Loses by 50.
8-2 against the spread in the last 10 games. Responding well to the DC being promoted. I like this spot. I think it's going to be kind of tricky for BYU. I don't see him pulling away.
Fair enough. Dunham, what's your second pick of the day?
All right. I know they suck, but I also think that Hugh Freeze also sucks. And I think Auburn sucks. So I'm going to ride or die with this Oklahoma ship, and I can't wait till they cost me money. I'm taking Oklahoma -6.5 in Norman. John Mateer's good.
John Mateer's good.
John Mateer's good.
That's all I have to say about the Oklahoma Sooners.
Some would say great, even.
The greatest I've ever seen.
Your hands are too
best quarterback in the SEC.
You're right. I'm sorry.
But yeah, John Mateer could very well win the Heisman.
Yeah, supposedly the front.
Some would say he's the Peyton Manning of his time.
Peyton Manning also won a national championship. So
Oklahoma's looking like it.
Oh, stop it! Oh my God, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah, we've been trashing
No, you know what?
Shit out of Oklahoma.
What?
Put a futures bet on them right now so they don't win.
You know who I really like?
Who?
Oregon.
Dude, I hate you. Shut up.
Put a futures on them right now.
Shut up. No.
It blows my mind that they haven't been ranked as the number one team in the country yet.
No, don't do it.
Dante Moore.
Don't do it.
Dog.
Dante Moore is a dog. He's playing really, really well right now. I can't wait to watch him play next weekend in Happy Valley in the whiteout on NBC Saturday night.
Yeah,
there's not a better coach in football than Mad Dan Lanning. You just got to keep him pissed off.
I hope James Franklin talks so much shit next week. I hope he does.
Yeah, Dan Lanning really takes that whole mentality of I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on to an extreme.
Without a doubt. It's just like
loves being angry.
That Northwestern field, by the way, they need to get the new stadium built ASAP. That place is a dump.
Those nerds are working on it, man. It's going to be beautiful.
They are. And you know what? Northwestern played okay. Oregon's run defense was questionable. Makes me a little nervous for next weekend, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do a live watch along so you guys can watch me have my fucking heart broken on national television.
Oh yeah. That would be a fun one. I'm going to get into my last pick here, pick number 3. I've been saving this one because I like it a lot. And I will be taking UNLV minus 2.5 against Rutgers. Or no, Miami of Ohio, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get my red teams confused every once in a while. But UNLV minus 2.5 against Miami of Ohio. I honestly don't understand how Miami of Ohio is even within 3 with this number, right? I get it. They've played 2 Big Ten teams, but they haven't played them remotely well. They covered against Wisconsin when it was 17.5. They barely covered, and they got their doors blown off by Rutgers. Yes, it's 2 road opponents. It's tough to play on the road, the Big Ten, yada, yada. I don't care. Wisconsin is horseshit. Rutgers, a little bit better, but still kind of shit. I don't understand. Like, this is the one line that I saw that's like, UNLV is going to win this game by 10.
Isn't Rutgers undefeated?
Yes.
Well, yeah, because they had to play Miami of Ohio. Right? Like, this is, I get it. It's a home game for Miami of Ohio, but come on.
Yeah.
The big Ben Roethlisberger days at Miami of Ohio are so far gone. And Wally Zerbiak is their next best alum. Like, give me UNLV to destroy them.
Mullins boys yes. Better too. I do like UNLV.
They're playing really good football. They crushed UCLA for the first half. Second half kind of had me sweating a little bit on my bet on them. This is my second UNLV play of the season, and I just love this value for 3 points. I'm hammering it all day. I'd probably put 2 units on it instead of just 1.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. So getting into my third one, I had a bunch. I was kind of indecisive here. Like, I had Sam Houston State plus 39.5. I don't think Texas's offense is that good, but their defense is that good. So I can see this being like a 28-0 game, which is what it's been for Texas most of the year already. I also didn't hate USC minus 18.5. They're averaging wins by 45. So I also didn't hate Army at home plus 2.5. I can't remember who they're playing.
North Texas.
Good game, but I just indecisive. And then I even had a little Rutgers money line in there. But I think I'm going to keep it real and go USC minus 18.5.
I like that play.
Yeah.
Go Trojans.
Offensively, I think that USC is good. I think Lincoln Riley has Jade Mayava in a good spot. Defensive still has those question marks that he had all the way those days at Oklahoma. He's had him at USC the first 3 years. I'm waiting to see what Lincoln Riley has this year. Are they 8-4 USC or are they 10-2 USC with the potential to make the playoff? I don't know. They did go into West Lafayette, Louisiana, or Indiana last week, and sat through. I think it was a 4.5 hour, 5 hour lightning delay, and came out and just still kicked Purdue's ass. Like, okay, that's pretty good. It's a long day.
Do you think USC is getting a little bit disrespected in the polls?
Maybe, but I also like, for me, they're a prove it team.
Like, yeah, I think any team coached by Lincoln Riley has to be, but
it's the same thing as BYU, is it not?
I mean, yeah, but like the issue for BYU is a freshman quarterback. Like, that sucks. USC has Jade Mayava, who's like good, and he's been in the system and he's been waiting his turn.
So just because he's been waiting his turn, and they're also 3-0, just like BYU, they deserve to be higher in the polls.
But it's like they beat Missouri State, they beat Georgia Southern, and they beat Purdue. Like,
and BYU's only played 2 games,
and they played Portland State. Weber State. Who was their second?
BYU's second game.
Yeah.
BYU. I literally just had it pulled up. Give me a second here. I'm tracking.
BYU fans should know that, I guess.
BYU's last opponent was they beat Stanford, I think, like 100-0 or 27-3.
Yeah, that's right. Because you bet the over in that game, didn't you?
Yep, you did. You did. So
yeah.
Unreal.
I also bet the over in the Oregon game. That didn't hit.
Oh, you should have teased it down like somebody else.
Yeah, make sure you look on the Instagram for Dunham's teasers and Dunham's picks in general, because he's been doing pretty good.
I don't even put my picks on there.
But this week,
I don't want to lead the people wrong.
Well, I mean, the thing is, if they have the mentality of fading you, then you won't be leading them wrong. Just bet against you, and you might go 3-0. You might go 6-0.
Here's the hard part for USC. So this week they host Michigan State. Like, okay, Jonathan Smith never played USC super tight. Like, at Oregon State, like, next week they travel to Champaign, Indiana to play, or Champaign, Illinois, to play Brett Bielema and the boys. I think that's kind of the first true test. Illinois they have a tough weekend this weekend with Indiana. We'll see. That's kind of like the first test. And then they host Michigan. And then they go to Notre Dame. We'll find out in that 3-game stretch who USC actually is.
Like, I mean, I think they could very easily go 1-2 in that stretch. I see them beating Michigan, and I know that's weird for me to say, but I do see them hosting Michigan and probably finding a way to win that game. But the Illinois game is going to be tough. I could see that being a 5.5-point spread right when it gets released in favor of Illinois. And Notre Dame is playing for fucking everything right now.
I was going to say, that might be their one saving grace game to get back into the playoff.
Well, I mean, if they win out, I think Notre Dame's in. I think their resume will be good enough. I mean, you lose to Texas A&M by 1, you lose to Miami by 3. That's a combined 4 points against 2 top 10 teams. Like, you're literally a play or two away from winning either of those games. And if they figured out how to play zone defense against Texas A&M, maybe they don't get dominated in the last 4 minutes of the game.
Yep. Next week, looking ahead already, Illinois 1.5-point dog at home against USC.
1.5-point dog.
1.5-point dog.
The people really like USC for some reason. Like, I think they were number 1 in the FPI rankings, on ESPN. Like, it just seems like they need to do a lot to get the voters on their side. Now, what that looks like when it comes to the college football playoff scene, if they go through this stretch and go undefeated, I mean, they're going to be looking at Big Ten championship game, and all of a sudden USC is going to be a guaranteed lock in the playoff.
Yeah. The hard part for Michigan for me is which Michigan team's going to show up. Is it Sharon Moore's Michigan or is it Biff Pogge's Michigan?
Yeah, it's
drastically different teams.
And this week they play Nebraska, and they're favored to go into Nebraska and win.
They are.
And Nebraska has not looked good.
No.
And so this is a game that Michigan really, really needs. They can't let this one go. Like, it can't be a letdown spot for Michigan at all. Because the Big Ten doesn't get much easier. Like, Nebraska's middle of the pack. And if they lose to Nebraska, Michigan's officially middle of the pack, Big Ten.
Yeah.
They're not going to be one of those top 3 or 4 teams.
I know you don't remember much from last year because you were busy getting married. But Nebraska played Ohio State tight till all the way till the end, till Ohio State finally got 2 touchdowns to pull away in the last 8 minutes. So, it's Matt Rule's team, man. They'll drag you into the dogfight. And if you are in it with them, they will find a way to keep it close. So that's what makes me nervous. I considered taking Nebraska here, but I don't love it.
Yeah, I think if the number was a little bit bigger on Nebraska, like if you put Nebraska for me at like plus 160, plus 175, and maybe it'll get there before kickoff if people really start hammering Michigan. But if it's going to basically be a pick 'em, I don't like the value on really either team.
No,
to be honest with you.
Like this was a true dog play. If Michigan's the dog, I'm probably taking Michigan.
Yeah, and then I had another underdog I liked this week, Tulsa. I don't think Oklahoma State is good. I think the program, they've lost 10 of their last 11 games.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
they're just down bad. And Tulsa at plus 13.5. They're not a horrible team by any means. And I could see him pulling an upset here and just really pissing off Oklahoma State fans.
I think I'm trying to remember what this line started at. If it was 16 or 14, but on FanDuel it's down to 11.5.
Yeah, and on DraftKings when I just saw it was plus 13.5. The game started it opened with 14.5, and Tulsa right now is plus 328 on the money line.
Yeah.
So
I don't hate it. I'll give out my third one since I haven't given out my third, and then I'll give out my weekly upset specials.
Okay.
For the sickos of the world, join me at midnight in watching Hawaii play Fresno State. The Warriors are at home. Fresno State has traveled to Michigan. They have traveled to Oregon State. And I think they hosted last weekend, and now they have to fly all the way to the islands. It's a lot of travel for the boys. Hawaii gets Michael Aledo back behind center. When he's back there, they're rolling a little bit. So I will take Hawaii plus 110 on the money line over the Bulldogs. It's going to be a tight one all the way to the wire, so you're going to have to sweat it out. 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. I hope you're awake sweating with me because I'll be there.
It's too bad Dunham didn't get Hawaii on the wheel because this man is a true bow fan.
He is a true rainbow warrior.
I love the bows. I also just love Hawaii in general. Top 10 place in the world.
Yeah, Hawaii is dope. I love that place. Everybody should try to go there if you haven't already. It's definitely worth it.
I want to go so bad.
All right, upset specials. I have put these in the text thread the last couple of weeks, and I have not taken them. So maybe somebody will have the guts to finally do it because I certainly have not. I gave out Florida State.
I'll do it.
I gave out Florida State in the text thread. I gave out who else did I give out? That was a big dog. That won. There was somebody that was plus 400 last week that won.
Georgia Tech.
Yeah, no. you did say. What was it? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I was gonna say.
Clemson. I took them in the parlay that I had with Oregon, minus 27.5.
Clemson's done.
Clemson is done. They should not be in the top 25 if you ask me.
Oh, upset specials. I put New Mexico State in there.
Yeah.
And I also had Arkansas on that list too, and they almost they made Ole Miss work for it at the end.
They sure did.
Okay, so upset specials this weekend. It should be no surprise that Dabo Sweeney's team finds his team on the upset specials. Syracuse is currently plus 17.5, plus 570 on the money line going into Death Valley. Okay. Not telling you to take it. I'm telling you it might be worth a sprinkle. And then the second one is Tulane at minus or at plus 330, plus 12.5. This is the group of 5 team, folks.
It could be the group of 5
team, folks. All right. So it looks like Jaybird's.
My upset of the week is NC State. I don't know if it's an upset, but I'm never talking bad about NC State again.
I will.
One week at a time. Shout out to my guy Hefner.
I mean, they're
going to start taking.
It's kind of an upset.
Yeah, let's go. That's my upset of the week. Let's go NC State. I want to see. Whoever I bet against the week prior, I'm going to start taking them the next week.
I mean, Air Force is hosting Boise State plus 285. I don't think the cadets can get it done, but
I think they can.
Would be a fun game to go to.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, the Bows are in Colorado playing against Air Force. Yeah.
Don't hate it. I think Oregon has a bye week that week too, so I don't know.
Yeah, I thought about going.
An upset that I have been kind of looking at. I had already kind of mentioned. What did I mention? I'm sorry. I mentioned Memphis on the money line, and I also see a pretty big bounce back game if Lenore Sellers plays for South Carolina to pull the upset against Mizzou.
I think he's still in concussion protocol. Plus, shout out Bo Perbula. Dog.
Still a dog.
Yeah, Bo Perbula is pretty good.
I think James Franklin might have kept a one quarterback.
Yeah.
I was also looking at another line that I thought was interesting for an upset. Wyoming against Colorado? No?
I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
I hate it.
Quarterback?
Salter this week.
Are we sure?
Yeah, that's what I saw.
So if he goes out there and throws an incomplete pass, they put his drop in right away.
I don't think Wyoming is that good, but they did play a pretty solid second half against Utah.
They played a good first half against Utah. Good first half.
Yeah, sorry. Or maybe Utah just laid an egg a little bit.
I think that one.
And that's kind of probably where I'm leaning a little bit more. But it's a fun one. I like the 13.5s, the 14.5s. And I had mentioned Tulsa too. Be on the lookout for Tulsa.
That was close. Wow.
That's a big one. One.
Yeah, that was close to me.
But another one, is Maryland that much better or that much worse to be 10.5 dogs? It's Camp Randall. I get it, but I don't think Wisconsin's that good.
No, Wisconsin's not that good. I looked at that line too, and I thought this is a big line for two teams that are not so unevenly matched.
Is the wrong team favored?
Possibly.
I think so.
I don't hate it. All right, Bird, we'll let you get out of here. We'll finish this and call it a week.
Boys.
Sweat it out on Saturday.
Go Beavers.
Always.
Oh, what the get out of here. Are you serious?
Hey, you can't even bet their money line, but if I could, I'd sprinkle it just in case.
It's like the year I put.
I'm gonna bet Oregon money line just so they lose.
Oh, too bad you can't. You can't.
Why?
It's locked.
Spread's too big.
35.5. If you took a backdoor cover, I don't hate it.
Like if I put $1 on it, it'd probably be $350 win for the Beavers. Be sick.
If that number drops to 34.5, I'm on it.
All right, guys. All right, thanks for tuning in. Jay Bird, take us away.
Hey, like, follow, subscribe, help the boys out on the social medias. We'd love to get to 1,000 followers on something.
And
so
a million
we can start
likes
going.
on one post.
We need a milli.
There we go. so we could start doing live streams, live watch parties, whatever, and just talk to you guys. We'd like to do more than just talk on our podcast. We want to hear more from the fans, and maybe some punishments that you guys want to see, like buttering up Bird.
Butter up the bird. This is a new hashtag. I freaking love
it. But yeah, we would love to interact more with everyone.
Butter up the bird, slide him down a hill. Oh, this is gonna be.
Rev's gonna have to be staying in the car for this. He's a little too excited.
Give me a saddle. I'm going horseback riding.
All right, and then we're gonna end it there.
All right. We'll see you guys this next week. Bye.
Chumps out.
Chumps out.